Good morning. Welcome to day 11 of Vlogmas. It is December 11th. Today is like my Friday. I have an appointment tomorrow morning and I could have taken the morning off because it's like 9 o'clock, so it's like right in the middle of the morning. I could have taken the morning. I decided to treat myself and take the entire day. So I'm very excited. That's tomorrow. So for today, let's see. I know I have a couple of truancy meetings and I have a big long list of kids that I hope to see because I won't be there tomorrow, so I got to try to catch up with some of those things. But other than that, it should be my team leaders meeting got moved from yesterday to right after school today, so I'm gonna see how long I can stay before I go to the gym. I packed my gym clothes to bring with me and I will change. I live like 5 minutes from my school and the gym is actually halfway between. I literally drive by back and forth every single day, so that's perfect. And then tonight I have a Zoom meeting. I'm on the board of directors for Odyssey of the Mind and we have our monthly Zoom meeting, so that's what my day is shaping up to be. Hello, it is 10:45. It has been a busy morning. I forgot my tripod, so I'm having to prop my phone here, trying to be a little creative. I have seen like 7 kids this morning, which is fantastic. I have, let me see, 3 more I'm really hoping to see before the end of the day, and I should be able to do that. We're about to enter our period here of lunches, and it gets a little tricky to get kids at that point in time, but I should be able to, once the lunches are done, I think I can see those 3 kids and get them all checked off my list, and I will finally have caught up. I've struggled with pulling kids in the last month or so. November was tricky and busy, and the weeks were short, and so anyway, that's been what's going on here. So I thought I've been trying to capture some videos and images from around and about the school. I hope you have enjoyed that, including yesterday and yesterday's Vlogmas. At the end of the day, caught the core song. So our homeroom is called Core, and the kids report there at the start of the day and at the end of the day. And we have that song that plays to tell kids, that's like the tardy song. And by the time the song is over, they need to be in class. So I think it came through pretty decently. I caught it at the end of the day yesterday. And then the halls get very, very busy, as you can see, with all of the foot traffic. Although at that point, when the song is playing, a lot of the foot traffic has actually died down, so that's just a fraction of what happens. But at any rate, that's kind of where we're at, and I will check in again later. I just finished at the gym. You can see I am in the car. I am all red-faced. It was a good workout though. Busy day. I ended up seeing a total of 12 kids, and 1 kid I saw twice. I got through almost all of my list. There was 1 kid that I didn't get to. I ended up with 2 crises that I had to deal with over the lunch period, so there's that. I am gonna go home. I am going to open my Advents and relax and do some knitting. So I just measured and I figured out by holding this against a sock that I just finished, my Spooky Girl socks, and measuring it too, that I need 11 stripes for my foot, which means I can do 13 stripes in my leg. Today is Thursday, day 11. So that means Friday, Saturday stripes need to go in, and then I need to do a heel, which is perfect because that means somewhere Saturday, Sunday, or by the end of Sunday, I need to have my heel and my 14th stripe. So that works out perfectly because it's gonna fall on a weekend and I actually have a fair amount of time this weekend. So I love it. Good morning. Wow, it is Friday morning, December 11th. I'm later than I normally am, but today's the day that I have the day off. I have an appointment this morning, and so my plan is to make it an errands morning. I want to do a little Christmas shopping, and then I have to bring my dog to the vet and get her weighed. Let's do some earrings here. And then I'm really hoping that by lunchtime I can be home and just kind of relax. Maybe I can finish making my Christmas cards and even address them. That would be pretty cool, right? If I could get that done. But I am really tired this morning. I woke up around 4 and I had a hard time falling back asleep. So I think when my alarm went off, and I made my alarm like an hour later, I was really having a hard time waking up. But I'm showered, I feel a little bit more awake, and I'm gonna go get some coffee. Well, thought I would check in. I had my appointment this morning and that went really well. I squeezed in a whole lot of not a lot of shopping. My main objective was to get my Secret Santa gifts for next week because I need a little something every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I got that done. I just stopped and got my favorite tea, or from my favorite energy tea place. So I am going to go home and big news. Can you see it back there? I'm so excited. Hobby Lobby had another one of those tables that I wanted to add. I've been checking like every time I go in for the last 2.5 months, and this is the first time they've had it. So I'm not sure if I can wrestle that in. It might end up sitting in the car until my son or my husband gets home. But anyway, I have it. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to pick up my dog and drive her to the vet to weigh her and get her meds so I can get home and get in on some relaxing. afternoon. It is about 2:15. Oh, actually almost 2:30 now. And I've been relaxing the last couple hours. It's been nice. I got home, took Molly off to the vet, got her weighed, got her medication, came home, and pulled in my driveway at 12:05. My goal was noon, so I think I'm going to consider it a win. But by the time I finished lunch and everything, it was about 1:15. So I've been relaxing for the last hour and a half or so, catching up on podcasts and vlogs and such. I got the knitting done on my gnome, so I am caught up on my clues. I don't want to lose my magic loop. There we go. So I got a line here because I blocked the hat. Hopefully once it gets stuffed. Today's clue, so we're continuing to work on the body, but look, we did this really fun braid, Estonian, I think it's an Estonian braid. Super, super easy. You knit every other stitch and then you purl every other stitch, but when you purl, you have your yarns in the front and you cross them. You pull the working yarn up in front of the yarn, like the array of the yarns. Anyway, she has fantastic directions. If you go to Imagine Landscapes to her YouTube channel, I'm sure you can dig around and find a video on how to do it. It's super, super easy and very cool looking. So anyway, I am all set on that. That was the knitting clue that dropped yesterday. So I'm thinking tomorrow will probably be a knitting clue, but hey, it is day 12 and I am keeping up. So I'm pretty thrilled with that. I still need to knit my socks, but those stripes, I'll probably do that next. It's not going to take that long. And then I think I'm going to go put my Christmas cards together. I got all the stamping done. I just need to assemble them. And so that they're put together, and then maybe tomorrow I can take an hour or so to fill them out. That won't take me long, but if they're together, that's done. So I think I'm going to do that, and then I will be able to relax for the rest of the night. My son comes home tonight. I think it's tonight. Well, he thinks it's tonight after dinner. There's a chance he ends up only coming home early tomorrow morning, depending on his capstone project and work that he needs to do around that. So I haven't heard anything from him yet. It's about an hour and 45-minute drive, and he said he'd be home after dinner. So I don't expect to hear till 5-ish. And he's really good about texting just before he leaves. But then he'll be home for the next month or so. So I'm very excited to have Elijah home. So, all right, let's open my Advents. My older son's going to be getting home any minute. So I hope I can get this done before he pulls in the driveway, because as soon as he does, the dog's going to start barking. So anyway, Emma's Yarns, day 12. My husband pointed out how light that is. See, when I pull it up to the camera, it zooms it in and you can see it, but it actually is kind of hard to see, but it is a 12. And I was at Hobby Lobby earlier. I should have looked, because I'm kind of thinking that's the yarn that I'm going to get to new that imagination quilt. And I should have looked to see what colors I could have gotten. I didn't even think of it. So here we go, day 12. We are halfway, you all. That is so hard to believe. Halfway. All right, and then a Little Mermaid from Fangirl's Fiber, day 12. Today is Alana, another one of Ariel's sisters. So let's see what color this one is. Come on, open up. Here we go. Ooh, very pretty. Lots of greens in my Advents this year. I like green though, green and blue. So very, very pretty. So, all right, I am going to get these strung up on their cords and do my socks and my cards. We'll check in. Hopefully I'll check in again one more time. I don't know. I don't usually check in again, but if I do, we'll check in again. But I will show you some more of what goes on the rest of the evening. There's that.